Hello, my name is Miranda Scott, and this speech is about my professional beliefs and business credo. I will attempt to explain my approach to business professionalism and my day-to-day interaction with my coworkers and business contacts. I believe that the most important trait I carry is my unrelenting desire to treat everyone with equality and respect. Regardless of race, religion, sexual orientation, or gender, everyone should be treated with the highest respect possible, especially in a business setting. Today's charged political climate has certainly thrust the idea of discrimination in the front of everyone's field of view. For some, that has emboldened their personal view of others being lesser of people, or that their rights and privileges play second fiddle to their own. I could not be further from this if I tried. We are all aware of the most common forms of discrimination: sexual preference, race, religion, or gender. But another form that has risen to include a large portion of the working population, which is income inequality. The CEO should be given the same level of respect as the person on his or her first day. In day-to-day conversations, inner or office correspondence, or even the water cooler chatter, the respect shown to everyone should be equal and a sign of true integrity of anyone who adheres to that belief. Openness is another trait which I conduct myself with every day. I believe that ideas can come from anyone, including those outside the inner circle of the department. Fresh ideas are needed to continue a business's growth and prosperity. For what works today will certainly not work the same in the future. A company that stagnates with the same mentality of one era will certainly follow that business model right to bankruptcy. There are ideas that have more of a social impact on the employees than on the bottom line, but over time translate to a better performing business. These types of ideas have historically been ignored as they relate to the personal lives of the employees and their general happiness with life. We are seeing more and more companies opening themselves to bold ideas of employee perks to increase their way of life in and out of the office. These types of ideas break from the 1950s mold of work is work. I believe that ideas such as these have a place to be heard in business. One aspect of my business credo I see every day is my belief that regardless of the task or position, 100% should be given every day. When applied at work, this will not only increase your own performance, but also may inspire those around you to step up and do their job as best they can too. While smart work is far superior to hard work, the best formula is smart work mixed with hard work. When given a set of tasks for the job, you are expected to perform those with the most basic of skills which your employer identified you possessing, which is why you were hired in the first place. Going above and beyond that by increasing your efficiency, taking on more responsibility, and excelling when you can, not only sets a good example for your coworkers, but also shows your employer that you were the right person for the job and deserving of the perks and pay increases coming your way. Even when there's no bonus or perks on the table, one should always push themselves to do the very best they can each and every day. That is what integrity is all about. A person's career should augment their personal life, not replace it or be a sidebar to their story. Working in a position where you loathe Mondays and hope for that 5 p.m. clock strike only dampens the life experience. We spend a considerable amount of our life at work, and that time should be as enjoyable as home life. It doesn't have to be the same experiences or environment, but every moment of the day should be as enjoyable as the next. Different challenges, tasks, and people surrounding you than your home life can be as stimulating and as positive experience as at home. I believe that the link to a happy, full life is one where work environment is as strong of a positive force as one's personal life. If a job is miserable and a hated portion of your life, then a job change or maybe even a career change is imperative. Enjoying your work goes hand in hand with doing your very best. Unpopular tasks are never pleasant to do your best with, but those should be short-lived and seen as a challenge, not a punishment for going to work. With these 4 points, I try to live by every day in my business life. I feel strongly about each one, and I know that following them will certainly open a lot of doors for me throughout my career. Thank you for listening.